my memory, there was a picture placed in my head of a memory of my original agreement of why I had come to Earth to begin with. And it was like I remembered and I went, oh, right. I think one of the things that I've thought about greatly is that one of the things that bothers me so tremendously about the metaphysical movement, in lieu of my experience, and in lieu of what I was shown, which I think if there's any message that I can give, it's not about meditating and leaving your body and taking your light being out of this earth. Indeed not. It is about bringing the light into this earth. Stay here. Be an anchor. Let the light come in through you into this world. Don't abandon this world. We need you. We need you here. We need you to be present. And we need you to be open with an open heart. Everybody must be open. To bring this new age in, it is about opening your heart and letting it sing through you. It is coming. And it's a matter of all of us. Just open your heart and let it come in. Don't leave. Don't meditate and think this place is a bad place and we're going to get out of here. This is a wonderful place. And it's going to be even more wonderful. You're here to anchor the light so it can come into this dimension and be here.
I could run, I could cry, I could plead. I need me home. Leaving from
living off our question is, are they trying to stop us from our ascension so that they can keep living off of our energy? And because like every time I hear anything about the news or the things that they're doing in this world and their plans for like microchips and all of that stuff, I always feel like non-threatened in a way, because I feel like that's not my soul's mission. So I feel like that's something I don't have to worry about. I always felt like there's a greater power than theirs. Is this something that you would agree with as far as their but the question was, are they trying to keep us from ascending so that they can continue to live off our energy?
Okay. So April, it has always been about energy consumption for fallen beings. And the reason why is because they reach a state to where they're running on reversals, meaning that their DNA is running on reverse. Why? Because they come from black hole systems, and black holes run on reverse. If black holes run on reverse, they can't absorb natural creation currents in order to actually keep them immortal, you see, keep them eternal. Does that make sense? So now fallen angelics can't link with source anymore, with source energy. So they have to create technology that can siphon energy. And they'll siphon this energy from living souls and living systems, organic systems. This is the only way that they can get energy in black hole systems. They have to take it into their black hole systems, recode it into the Metatronic code, and then use it in their own way, you see? So yeah, it's always been about that. And the fact that you feel untouchable is how we should all feel, guys. Sometimes I make a video and I don't realize how it's going to really affect people, because if you guys saw the comments from the Trump video, you know, it had the TI program stuff in there too. And it scared a lot of people. It made a lot of people really lash out, right? And I make these videos thinking like, well, this is just truth that I'm offering. And I'm not realizing how it scares and terrifies people. So when you reach a state like you have, April, that's actually the state we should all be in. We should never be scared of any of this that we see in our external reality, because then we are giving, we are testifying that that's what we are. That's all. We're limited to that only by giving it our attention and our emotions and our thoughts and everything. When you have the attitude of kind of laughing at things, I have a tendency to laugh at horrific things. And it's not because I'm trying to be mean. It's because it doesn't affect me in that way. I know that I'm so much more than that. And this is what I've made videos about this. This is what I call Giannis and Rishi consciousness. When you can actually live that way, that means that you have a really good connection to your Rishi and Giannis levels over here that exist beyond time. Okay. There are people who don't have that connection. They might be just connected to their soul plane or something, or their oversoul, where, our avatars and stuff, they're creatures of time. So they're freaking out most of the time. There's a lot of warring that takes place in these regions where our avatars and our oversouls exist in, and our soul plane.
All right.
So
the stargates that we were talking about in the lesson, that did answer my question. Thank you. Is there anything we can do eventually? Do we have any plans to start taking back the stargates and maybe healing them toward, where they're supposed to be, or anything like that?
guys, we've been trying to reclaim the stargates for 568 million years. Okay. It's time to go home. It really is. And the Guardians right now are not talking about healing stargates or anything. They're talking about evac.
Right now,
Okay.
we have about 2 years, not even really. We have to the end of 2002 to reach a certain level of fixing planetary grids, that if it is not accomplished, there's going to be something called Plan B put in motion. Now, when I talk about Plan A and Plan B, Plan A was the founders' plan of what they would do when the stellar activation cycle came. They had a set of things they wanted to do to get the planetary grids fixed so this place would not go into pole shift. Plan B happens when Plan A doesn't work. Plan B would be evacuations.
Okay. From our perspective, it may look like an ascension, but from the perspective of our higher selves, it's an evacuation. All right. And the best way to understand that in your heads is by thinking of your upper body as your higher self and your legs as your human counterparts, right? Your legs go down to Earth on a mission. You tell them that you'll see them in 26,000 years so you can get your legs back. But then the planet that they're on a mission gets hijacked and you don't see your legs for 2 million years. Now, in the year 2000, the stargates finally open. You have this micro window where you can actually evacuate your legs, from the system, you see, because you want your legs back. It's the same way with our higher selves. They want us back. They really don't want to lose us, you see, because we're them. So does that make sense, Michael?
Yeah. Yes, it did. That's good. Thank you.
Okay.
Even when